everybody, this is Dino with One Tom Plumber. Today we're going to talk about frozen pipes and how to handle the problem of frozen pipes. As you know, winter is here and frozen pipes are a real problem. Here are some signs. Little to no water coming out of your pipes or coming out extremely slowly, slower than you're used to. That's number one. Number two, do you ever look at the pipes, the water pipes in particular, to see if there's any kind of frost over them? Especially look at the pipes that are near the outer walls of your home, if you can get to them. If you can, that'll be an indication as well. Another one is pipes making noise. If you're hearing an unusual noise coming out of your pipes and it's the dead of winter or very cold outside, please call a plumber. They're going to help you identify that noise. It could be that you have frozen pipes. And the last sign, of course, is the most obvious one, which is your pipes exploded and there's ice or icy water coming out of it all over the place. Clear indication that you have frozen pipes. And those frozen pipes are damaged at that point. So you want to catch it before that damage occurs. Here's a little tip to prevent your pipes from freezing. Turn all your faucets on. And I don't mean run them heavily or even moderately. We're talking about a slow drip because you don't want to waste water or spend too much on your water utility either. But a small drip in every faucet is going to keep the water flowing throughout your pipes, which means it takes a lot more to make them freeze up on you. It's also really important to make sure the heat stays on. I know, especially if you're leaving your home for a holiday, a birthday, or an extended period of time, it's so tempting to turn down that temperature to a level that is not good for your pipe. So you might want to turn it down a little bit, but really the amount of money you save on your electric bill or utility bill is nothing compared to the amount you'll be paying if you have water damage from a frozen pipe. Listen, if you suspect that you have a frozen pipe and some frozen water in there, do not give in to temptation. Your temptation is going to be to turn off the water. Do not turn off the water. That's what I'm telling you. Do not turn off the water. Eventually, that water, keeping moving and being fresh, will hopefully help thaw that frozen part of the water out. Now, let's say your pipes have frozen and even gone further than that. They've burst. What do? You want to immediately find where the water comes into your house and turn it off. You want to shut off the water that comes from the outside of your house to the inside of your house. You do not want it to get any worse with more water being placed into a situation that's already damaged. Your plumber that you have just now called, right? Because that's the second part of this. You turn the water off going into the house. You then immediately call your emergency plumber, and then you wait for them to fix it. They'll turn the water back on when everything's fixed. Now, our plumbers clean up after themselves. Not all plumbers do. So another thing you're going to want to do after this situation has been resolved by whatever plumber you're using, make sure you clean up all the water that's happened, whether anything that you can get reach to. So even if it's behind a wall and you can reach it, just try to get everything dried up. Maybe even put some fans on it. The bottom line is you don't want mold to happen. You don't want further damage just from wet, soggy materials. Now let's say more damage than you had hoped for happens to your home. And in that situation, you're going to want to call a water restoration company. Now, again, if you use one of our plumbers, we have relationships with water restoration companies everywhere. So they're going to put you in touch with the correct water restoration company. You don't want to call just any plumber. You want to call an emergency plumber because of the amounts of considerable damage that frozen pipes can cause, especially that a lot of times that damage is hidden from you it's behind the walls and ruining a whole bunch of stuff. This can literally cost you tens of thousands of dollars in property damage. So you want to take care of this with specifically an emergency plumber, a plumber that's designed from the bottom up, top down, to react to any call you make as quickly as possible. And I'm talking usually the same day, if not within a couple hours. And most plumbers will try to push you off into a different day or even days later. So check the locations in our description because we have plumbers all over the country and they are emergency plumbers and can take care of you right away. The answer is very easy and very simple. No, we do not recommend that you do this. It's just too fraught with the potential for serious damage to your home. Let a professional do it. A professional can take care of it the right way. So that's everything you should know about frozen pipes in this wintry wonderland that we're experiencing. I hope you stay warm. I hope your pipes stay even warmer. In the meantime, we'll be back. We're creating more videos for you all the time. So like, share, subscribe. Look at the description below. You can find a location to help you if you're having this problem. I'm Dino with One Tom Plumber. Have a great day.